President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi inaugurates the Upper Egypt Railway Station. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi announces that various transport projects in Egypt cost approximately 2 trillion Egyptian pounds. And the Egyptian foreign minister emphasizes the necessity of Palestinian unity to meet the aspirations of the Palestinian people. You're now watching the latest updates on Egypt on Qnews. Moving on to the latest developments here. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has officially inaugurated the Upper Egypt Railway Station, accompanied by Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli and several ministers and leaders. The new Bashtil station, covering approximately 239,000 square meters, connects major railway lines in Egypt. The station is designed to accommodate up to 250,000 passengers per day. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has announced that various transport projects in Egypt have cost approximately 2 trillion pounds over the past few years. During the inauguration of the Upper Egypt Railway Station, President al-Sisi emphasized the commitment of completing the Hayat Karima, or Decent Life initiative, highlighting that work is underway on 41,000 kilometers as part of the project. He noted that the transport sector has faced decades of neglect, but significant progress has been made to achieve a technical leap in the industry. Minister of Foreign Affairs and Migration Badr Abdel-Ati has emphasized the necessity of Palestinian unity and strengthening the role of the Palestinian National Authority to fulfill the aspirations of the Palestinian people. During a meeting with a delegation from the Palestinian Fatah movement led by Deputy Chairman Mahmoud Al-Alloul, Minister Abdel-Ati reiterated Egypt's rejection of plans to displace Palestinians and efforts to separate the West Bank from Gaza. He emphasized Egypt's initiatives in international communication to facilitate the delivery of humanitarian aid to Gaza despite the obstacles imposed by the occupation. Minister of Foreign Affairs Badr Abdel-Ati and the Prime Minister of Qatar, Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdulrahman bin Jassim Al Thani, have discussed the latest developments in the Gaza Strip and Lebanon. The two officials addressed the escalating situation in Lebanon amid the ongoing Israeli aggression, emphasizing the critical need for a ceasefire. They also highlighted the importance of empowering and supporting all Lebanese state institutions, especially the Lebanese army, and the implementation of the UN Resolution 1701. Moreover, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Badr Abdel-Ati, and his French counterpart, Jean-Noël Barrot, have discussed the dangerous developments in Lebanon and the Gaza Strip and their repercussions on regional security and stability. Minister Abdel-Ati emphasized the unjustified escalation by Israeli occupation forces in Lebanon as a warning sign, especially following the Israeli army's targeting of UNIFIL sites and equipment in southern Lebanon. He also stressed the need for an immediate ceasefire while reviewing Egypt's efforts to halt the escalations and prevent it from spiraling into a regional war. Minister of Social Solidarity Maya Morsi has met with the UNFPA representative in Egypt to discuss aspects of cooperation and plans for future expansion of programs. The meeting addressed joint initiatives related to population issues and strategies to enhance health awareness in communities, all aimed at achieving sustainable development. Additionally, they discussed the ministry's efforts to create an environment conducive to opening nurseries, which serves to empower women in the workforce. The Egyptian Ministries of Tourism and Foreign Affairs have successfully recovered 3 artifacts from Germany. A delegation from the culture and media sector of the German Foreign Ministry delivered the artifacts to the Egyptian embassy in Berlin, and they will soon return to Egypt. Meanwhile, customs authorities at Frankfurt Airport confiscated an amulet shaped like an ancient Egyptian symbol, Ankh, as it was attempting to enter the country illegally from Britain. Environment Minister Yasmin Fouad has emphasized the need for a new collective cumulative goal for climate finance. She highlighted the importance of establishing an effective mechanism to monitor the financial contributions from developed countries. The statement came during Fouad's bilateral meeting on the sidelines of her participation in preparation for COP29 in Baku, where she discussed the latest developments in consultation regarding the new climate finance goals. Since the launch of the second phase of the 100 Days of Health initiative on the evening of July 31st, 2024, a total 113,273,765 medical services have been provided. This effort falls within the framework of the Bidaya initiative. Egyptian Minister of Health and Population, Khaled Abdel Ghaffar, stated that the campaign provided 588,382 services yesterday, adding that the 100 Days of Health campaign provided 125,020 services through the primary care and family planning sector. The Suez Canal Authority has issued a new navigation circular aimed at encouraging touring yachts to transit the Suez Canal to boost tourism in the Red Sea. Yachts under 300 tons are eligible to transit incentives. Those traveling from the north of the Red Sea while receiving a 20% discount to return transit fees. Yachts stored at the Ismailia Yacht Marina for over 90 days will also get a 20% discount on transit fees for that journey. Additionally, yachts that arrive on time for transit and more at the marinas in Port Said or Suez will benefit from a 50% discount on mooring fees. Egypt's Minister of Housing, Utilities and Urban Communities, Sharifa Shirbini, has emphasized that Egypt's hosting of the World Urban Forum, or WUF, presents a significant opportunity to promote real estate exports. Scheduled for November 4th to the 8th, the 12th WUF will feature productive collaboration among various ministries and state bodies. The event will include activities organized by the Egyptian Housing Ministry, such as meetings with the African housing ministers to share Egyptian expertise and enhance cooperation with African countries. Minister of Water Resources and Irrigation and Chairman of the African Ministers' Council on Water, or AMCOW, Hani Suwailam, has stressed on giving priority to continental and global initiatives concerned with water. During the meeting of the Technical Advisory Committee of AMCOW, Minister Suwailam also stressed on the need to strengthen governance structures at AMCOW, improve financial management, and enhance transparency and accountability. Especially in the North Coast, Central Sinai, and the Suez Canal cities. Overall, the EMA predicts hot daytime weather across Egypt, moderate in evening conditions, and cooler late-night temperatures. Deputy Prime Minister Lieutenant General Kamil El-Wazir has announced that passenger transport capacity by Egypt Railway has increased from 700,000 passengers per day in 2014 to 1 million passengers in 2024, with a target of reaching 2 million passengers by 2030. During a speech at the opening of the Upper Egypt Railway Station in Bashtil, the minister noted that 977 out of a total of 1,350 wagons have been supplied along with 6 luxury Talgo trains and 582 freight wagons from a total of 1,215 of various models sourced from the SEMAF factory. Minister of Investment and Foreign Trade Hassan Al-Khatib and Deputy Governor of the Saudi General Authority for Foreign Trade Abdulaziz Al-Sukran have discussed ways to promote economic cooperation across various sectors. Minister Al-Khatib emphasized the mutual desire and promising opportunities to double inter-trade and joint investments in the near future. Meanwhile, the Saudi official highlighted the importance of the Egypt-Saudi Joint Committee in fostering integration and coordination in areas of mutual interests. Minister of Finance Ahmed Kushuk has emphasized Egypt's expectations for BRICS groups to play a pioneering role in addressing the debt crisis facing emerging and developing countries. He stated that effective measures and initiatives are needed to improve debt management and ensure financial stability. Speaking at the BRICS finance ministers and central bank governors meeting in Moscow, Minister Kushuk expressed Egypt's desire to expand financing and facilitate trade and investment settlements between member states in local currencies. He also highlighted the importance of providing technical assistance and exchanging expertise to strengthen the resilience of member economies, noting that managing external debt is a crucial element of financial sustainability. Egypt took a significant step towards qualifying to the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations with a commanding 2-0 victory over Mauritania. Mahmoud Trezeguet Hassan opened the scoring in the 69th minute, followed by a decisive goal from Mohamed Salah. This win solidifies Egypt's lead in Group C as they need just 1 point from their remaining matches to secure their spot in the finals. Egypt's national football team coach Hussam Hassan has decided to rest Mohamed Salah for the upcoming Africa Cup of Nations qualifier against Mauritania on October 15th. The decision followed discussions with the coaching staff and team captain, allowing Salah a break from the 4th round match. Egypt remains focused on qualifying for the 2025 tournament and other key players ready to step up in Salah's absence. Moroccan left-back Mahmoud Bentayek of Zamalek club participated in group training today at the club stadium, preparing for the local Super Cup. His participation follows the completion of a rehabilitation program under the supervision of the medical staff in recent weeks. That brings us to the end of our news bulletin. Here is what we've been covering. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi inaugurates the Upper Egypt Railway Station. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi announces that various transport projects in Egypt cost approximately 2 trillion Egyptian pounds. And the Egyptian foreign minister emphasizes the necessity of Palestinian unity to meet the aspirations of the Palestinian people. This brings us to the end of our bulletin. Remember to stay updated by following Qnews on YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram and TikTok at QNewsEG for the latest developments.